Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today I'm going over to Crich Brew Company, based in Crich of all places, for one of their beers. Now I got this from adventurebeer.co.uk. You can also get it from them or Crich. So this is called Ruin, a West Coast IPA. There we go. I'll show you the can. Does seem well laggy, this phone. I'm going to have to make sure I delete videos, get everything uploaded and get things deleted. It is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. So I hope that the videos are showing okay. It really winds me up. And I assume it's just because it's nearly out of memory. So it's obviously one of those. A lot of phones don't suffer with that, but this phone certainly does. So yeah, West Coast IPA, Centennial, Eldorado and Azacca hops. On the back it says, this big West Coast IPA is bursting with citrus and tropical fruits from a generous dry hop of Eldorado and Azacca. Hints of caramel in the malt bill make this hop-forward IPA easy to drink, despite its high ABV. Aye? Oh, what's the ABV? 7%. Oh, get in. Bless you. Didn't realise it was 7%. Yeah, Marisotto, Golden Promise, Dextrin and Crystal are the malts. Hops and Magnum, Centennial, Eldorado and Azacca. Magnum seems to be used quite a bit. So put the glass there. Let's crack open the can. So for those watching this bit of you, so today, again, I've done work after hours. And beautiful orange and tangerine on the nose straight away. Yeah, and I've been over to the garden that I did, missed by mistake. And she wouldn't have had me back if there'd been any big issues. But I got there, and then she was telling me that the neighbours next door were pissing themselves, laughing, when the other neighbour said, oh, you're in the wrong garden, and they just burst out laughing. And that kind of really made me feel even more stupid. Hey-ho, done the garden, we're all on good terms now. I'm going to give her some free plants, which I would always do anyway. You know, that's the person I am. But yeah, a little bit more humble these days. But anyway, let's go. So, here we go. Again, do apologise if this is in any way laggy. I do apologise. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just the phone playing up. I have no good issues. I have bad issues with phones. Hoping my daughter gets a new phone as soon as. So a slight haze on the pour. Got a bit of carbonation in the centre. Nice little white head going off. Tropical nose on there. It's like a zest, it's like a punchiness. I'm looking forward to this. 7%, didn't know. Oh, bless you. And I'm nearly beerless in Seattle at the moment. I've got no spare beer. So if I fancy a beer and I'm not reviewing it, I've got to neck it off the shelf, which I don't really want to do. Although if I need to, I bloody will. Oh, it's got a lovely punchiness to that has. So Crich Brew Company, launched this year. I think it was on International Beer Day. I reviewed 4 of their beers, 3 or 4. Was it 4? Was it 3? 4. All the beers were cracking, different styles of beer. I really like the black IPA style. That it's bonkers how black IPAs are, but it tasted great nonetheless. Beautiful flavour, really open to. I got confused the other week. I was on social media, and Mr. Crich Brew Company said that he was going to. I thought he said he was going to be at Derby Beer Con, and actually, showcasing the beers, and I think it just meant that he was going to Derby Beer Con. It's me like a prat. I'm saying, oh, Crich Brew Company are going to be there, and they won't. So big apologies there. Sometimes I need to start reading a bit more. But can't win them all make mistakes, don't we? And yeah, I'm good at making mistakes. I make enough, so I'm good at it. Oh, gotta admit, it's an absolute cracker. Good to see that Adventure Beer have got these beers now, because it means that East Midlands people, and nationally as well, it's another brewery to add to that list of beers. And, you know, if you're local, East Lincolnshire, East Midlands, basically, you can get free delivery. But if you live on the outskirts, you'd probably have to pay. But nationally, if you're looking at Adventure Beer, I don't work for Adventure Beer, let's get that out there. But Adventure Beer is a fantastic resource for all the East Midlands breweries. Not every single brewery is on there. You won't find Neon Raptor on there these days. And I ain't seen no Shiny on there for a while either, or Pentrich. The odd Black Iris will go on, and nearly everything from everybody else is on there. But there's a hell of a lot of breweries on there that you just don't get anywhere else. So yes, you would have to pay a delivery fee of £8, which is, you know, I know that myself, it's a pain. But, you know, if you're spending £100 on a big delivery, then it's well worth it, because there's so many good breweries. And Raggy's Beer Reviews has reviewed most of the breweries, if not every single brewery on there, and most of the great beers as well, from your likes of your Bang the Elephants, your Emperor's Brewery, and that. So it's well worth, and obviously Crich Brew Company, hence me saying it. But it's well worth, if you've got the pennies to do that, it's well worth it, I think anyway. Because a lot of these breweries aren't in your Trembling Madnesses and those sorts of left field beer, and that left field might have a few, but a lot of these are only available either from a brewery website or and then the thing with brewery websites is that they often sell their stock and then they move on. And if Adventure Beer has got more stock than them, then you're actually winning on that side of things. I'm looking forward to hopefully to see Crich Brew Company be invited for collaborations with other breweries in and around the local area. If I'm talking, you know, to those breweries, and I'm looking at the likes of Bateman's Brewery, they've been a bit collabby just recently. So, you know, and if I'm talking to Mr. Crich Brew Company himself, you know, reaching out to some breweries. I know there's maybe something coming up in the pipeline, maybe. But yeah, reaching out to the likes of Alter Ego, Bang the Elephant, Navigation, Blue Monkey, Castle Rock even, you know, and other breweries, Urban Chicken, Reckless Dweeb. There are a lot of good breweries that, you know, it all increases, you know, two-way collabs, Fire Rock Brewing Company as well. And it all increases brand, Pentrich, Neon Raptor. You might struggle with the likes of Neon Raptor, but Shiny Brewery, obviously, you know, there's so many flipping good breweries. And if there's one thing, you know, and I'll say this, and I'll say it, I'll always say it, is that locally, close to me in Nottinghamshire and surrounding East Midlands, we have so many flipping good breweries. I know there are other hotspots in the UK, but we've got a fantastic base where we are. A cracking bloke doing beer reviews as well. Oh dear. I had to get that one in, didn't I? You know. I smell what the rag's cooking. It smells good, doesn't it? Hey. Oh dear. Anyway. So I reckon now that is the true colour. So it's a big, thick, hazy pour, white head. It's obviously been sat on the shelf for a few days. So yeah, that's the colour of the beer. It's looking good. Oh, that bloody hurts, that does. Don't catch it on your funny bone. Jesus. Ooh. Good punchy West Coast IPA with a good ABV. 7%. It's like Christmas. You know when your pickings are starting to get really small at the back of me, and just to pick a beer off the shelf, I was good. I looked at it, I thought, I'm reviewing you tonight, and for it to be, it says that, you know, with the ABV, and I'm thinking, oh, what's the ABV? Didn't even look at the ABV, and it's a nice surprise. It just chills me out after a long day at work. 7 hours, 7 flipping hours of deadheading dahlias. By the end of it, I'm absolutely had enough of dahlias. Thankfully, that may be the last deadhead of the year. So maybe one in October. Depends how warm October is. If it's a good October, then it may be more, you know. So, I've been impressed with this brewery since the initial launch beers, and there's still a couple of beers on Adventure Beer that I need to sample, to be fair. But yeah, another good reason to try this brewery out. He's got the branding right. The beers look good in the can. Don't they just look good? You know, the can, the artwork. This is all part of that jigsaw puzzle. A lot of people can brew beer, but they fail on artwork and design. And I mean, we've got a great person who makes some lovely beer near us as well. And I've not seen anything from him for a while. Nothing on social media. Gone very quiet. Whether he's packed in, that's RDM out of Ilkeston. He's gone very quiet. I've not seen anything for months. So I do hope he's okay. But like I say, artwork is a thing as well. Obviously, the beer still has to taste good. You know, you can be the best artwork in the world, but if your beer's not good, it's not good. But I've really enjoyed this. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. 7%. Whoa. I've got a lovely rosy cheeks. It's proper chilled me down for the evening. I've got to go and find some food to eat because I'm a bit peckish. And out of 5 for me, a good 4.55 out of 5. Yeah, a really enjoyable beer. And hopefully we'll see some of this at Robin Hood Beer Festival if the good people at the Nottingham Camera have bought it. If you're a pub owner and you're watching this, you know, Nottinghamshire pub owner or even Derbyshire, check these guys out. They've got beers on cask. Get chatting to them. Yeah, I want to see these casks in the pubs locally. Lots of good pubs out there who really, really support the local beer scenes. A couple that I might tap up, messaging them actually. Because I want the locals supporting. People love new beers, and especially when they're local. You know, it means so much. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. Wow, I feel hammered now. Cheers. Another beer review though. Hey.